now making his way to the stage, he's representing the FDNY, New York's bravest. Please welcome James Gennari. Out of Chicago, Illinois, Lavelle Whittington. And now making his way to the stage, he's the Southpaw sensation from Japan. He's the gold medalist at the 2021 World Youth Championships. He's a Ring Magazine ambassador. Here comes, making on Saturday night his much anticipated professional debut, Reito Tsutsumi. Lavelle Whittington, Reito Tsutsumi, 6-round super featherweights, Times Square, New York City, Ring Magazine, Fatal Fury. Former undisputed lightweight world champion and the reigning and defending Ring Magazine and WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
We are here with the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. You're the Ring Magazine champion at 140 pounds, and you're going to be on the same card as two other stars, Garcia and Devin Haney. How do you steal the show?
Well, first off, I just want to thank the higher power, man. I just want to thank God for everything, just being here with all you beautiful people. We're here, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. I'm happy, I'm thankful, and I'm grateful, man. Other than that, we're just here to put on a show, warm it up for everybody, and take over.
And look, you know Barboza has been calling for this fight for a long, long time. You slapped him across the face in Los Angeles. What point were you looking to prove there?
Well, listen, I mean, look, I come respectful, you know, that's the whole thing. My whole thing is I'm always going to come respectful, but he crossed that boundary, and we just got to lay it right there. But nevertheless, Friday, May 2nd, we're going to handle business.
And lastly, you are again the champion at 140 pounds. What kind of statement are you looking to make here? Is this going to be your last fight at 140?
Champion? I'm the champion. Yeah, rightfully so, I'm the champion. He's not no champion, he had to work his way, but he still ain't there yet. So my whole thing is, look, we'll go out there and do what I gotta do, have fun, and beat the brakes out this boy.
Thank you, Teo.
May 2nd, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm gonna go out there and you know, win. And I see myself out there May 2nd, stealing the show.
And you're coming off a loss to Arnold Barboza Jr., and you're going right back into a tough fight. You're the underdog, you're fighting one of the biggest stars in boxing in Devin Haney. How excited does that make you?
Oh, extremely excited. You know, first and foremost, you know, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but it's, you know, it's time for me to, you know, show the world the best version of myself. So I owe it to myself to, you know, move up in a bigger weight class, those 4 pounds. I know, you know, it's gonna definitely do wonders for me that night, and you know, we're ready.
And I watched you spar in training camp, you looked great, and we know that you come with that Mexican style, that non-stop pressure. What should Devin Haney expect on fight night?
Well, like you said, you saw me spar. You know, you saw me spar against 3 guys, 3 undefeated prospects, soon to be world champions, and they were in 4 rounds each. You know, because of the pressure, because of the motivation that I had. Man, you know, I'm extremely ready for May 2nd, and it doesn't matter who's in front of me. I'm gonna do what I have to do to win.
Thank you, Jose. Best of luck.
His campaign as a professional with a record of 31 victories, no defeats, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing the Bay Area, ladies and gentlemen, here is the former WBC Junior Welterweight World Champion, the former undisputed lightweight world champion, ranked pound for pound number 9 and ranked number 1 in the world by the Ring Magazine, Devin "The Dream" Haney.
Devin "The Dream" Haney, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing, number 9 pound for pound in the world, Ring Magazine. It's been a long year since your fight with Ryan Garcia. What are you looking to prove?
Alhamdulillah, I'm happy to be back in the ring. This is a dream come true. Allah's a perfect planner. I look to bring fireworks on May 2nd. I look to show the road a new and improved, better Devin Haney than before.
Yeah, and again, that fight with Ryan Garcia in April, we all know what happens. One of the biggest fights of the year. You are still undefeated. What have you been doing along this year off?
You know, I had to go back to the drawing board and, you know, focus on the mistakes I was making, you know, and like I said, become a better version of myself. And I look to go in there and show it on Friday.
And look, it's no secret, right? You and Ryan Garcia are going to meet again in a rematch. But first, you need to beat Jose Ramirez. Ryan Garcia, he needs to beat Roly Romero. How excited are you for that rematch?
It all starts with May 2nd. My main focus right now is Jose Ramirez. He's a former 2-time champion. He's coming, he's bringing everything, and I look to show him. I look to handicap him and show him that I'm just on a whole different level, and then we can get to the Ryan Garcia fight. But it all starts with Friday night.
All right, are we going to see a statement victory?
Inshallah.
Thank you, Devin.
saw they stuck to me like yin and yang, we go together. Legend be my legacy if I could tell it. Hope I get my flowers while I still can smell it. Legend be my legacy, I'm entertained.
Devin the Dream Haney, Jose Ramirez, 12 rounds in the welterweight division, Fatal Fury, City of the Worlds, Times Square, New York City.
All right, we're here with Roly Romero. Roly, you're a former champion at 140 pounds, but you're a big guy. This is gonna be your welterweight debut. How are you feeling?
About damn time. Long overdue.
Look, you've talked a lot about over the years, right? You and Ryan Garcia have sparred before. What's your recollection of that sparring session?
He got his ass beat twice.
Is this gonna be the third time you're saying?
3 times the charm, right?
And lastly, you had that fight with Gervonta Davis. That was a big fight. You're back in another big fight right now. The headlining fight in Times Square. What can we expect from you? You're a big puncher. Are you going for the knockout?
Whenever I have a knockout, for a knockout. Every fight I'll go for a knockout.
All right, best of luck.
And 24 victories, only 1 defeat, with 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Please welcome the skilled, popular, and dangerous young fighting phenom, King Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing, one of the biggest punchers. You saw your fast hands right there. What kind of statement are you looking to make after that year layoff?
Yeah, I'm coming back with a bang. I'm not here to, play no games in this come Friday night. I can't. I got a huge fight coming up next, so I gotta take him as serious as if I'm fighting Devin. So I'm gonna be prepared 100%.
Yeah, and again, you fought Devin Haney last April. It's been a year layoff. Is this a new Ryan Garcia, a more focused version?
I mean, you're just getting what you're getting, but I'm still gonna bring that speed, that power. It's just what I do. I'm explosive and I'm hungry. I feel the adrenaline right now. Fight week. I'm feeling how I always feel, just focused, ready to kill.
3 knockdowns scored in your last fight. Like we said, you're a big puncher. Are you coming for that knockout?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm not coming for it, but when I throw, usually they go down. So I got him. He's gonna be coming after me. I'm gonna be coming after him. It's gonna be a great night.
You mentioned Devin Haney before. Obviously, he's fighting Jose Ramirez before you, and you have a rematch planned against Devin Haney. Are you looking to show him something?
Oh yeah, I'm willing to show him. I cannot wait. I want to put a whooping on his dad too. That's really who I want to put a whooping on. But Devin could get it as well. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing just like I did last time. Maybe we could run it back in New York too. Why not? Bring it back and do what I did last time.
All right, lastly, Times Square, New York. It's going to be a crazy experience. Is this the biggest fight of your career?
Yeah, this got to be the biggest fight of my career. It's a historic night, and it means everything. It means everything. So yeah, this is the biggest fight of my life.
All right, Ryan, thank you. Can't wait to see you back in the ring.
in boxing history.
Thank you.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
Oh, good, man.
Radio right here with Oscar De La Hoya in New York City. There's something special about New York. And then we have Times Square. Never been done before. You've done so much in the sport of boxing. How does it feel to do something for the first time?
It really is history in the making. I mean, literally, May 2nd will be in the ring, fireworks. It'll be intense. I think every fighter, and we felt it. Every fighter wants to really make a statement. You know, and I'm always saying to fighters, make a statement. Make a statement. Whether you lose, whether you win, you come back for another day. This time around, I saw every single fighter in their eyes. They want to make a statement. We're going to get some great fights.
There's a great matchups, but we got to talk about the A side of all those matchups because they are really rivals with each other. Obviously, we'll start with Ryan Garcia. Last time out in New York, he made a lot of noise, and he won on the night, but it ended up being a fallout that wasn't great. How do you make sure that your fighter is focused for this fight and puts all that behind him?
No, I mean, look, being a fighter myself, I've been in those types of situations where you have a fight lined up already, but you have to take care of the job at hand. And sometimes it doesn't go right, it doesn't go wrong, but you know, you lose that focus, you lose that edge. So I hope that Ryan is focused, determined, and just lasered on his opponent because, you know, he's got a big fight in front of him, but he's got a bigger fight on May 2nd.
What does he have to do on Friday to let you know that he is focused? Is it more than just win? Does he need to look focused and maybe get the knockout?
I think everybody's expecting the knockout. I think what he has to do is take control of himself, take control of the fight, and then knock him out. I think people want to see, okay, is Ryan really back? Are we going to see the Ryan of old, or are we going to see a new Ryan? I want to see a new Ryan.
Are we sure that we've seen the last of the Ryan of old outside the ring?
I'm pretty sure. I think Ryan Garcia has his head on his shoulders, well put. I think his feet are planted on the ground. I think Ryan Garcia is ready to go. But you have Rolys who can knock out anybody with one punch, and those punches are coming from different angles. So it's going to be an intense fight while it lasts.
And before I let you go, I got to look back on last Saturday night. I know you've got gays across the pond. I know you can see over there. Ben Eubank, what's your reaction to that fight?
I was pleasantly surprised of how intense it was every single round. I was very happy for the sport, happy for both fighters. I think, and this is exactly what I've been talking about. When you fight hard, you don't lose. There's no loser. If you fight soft, then you lose. You take the L. But if you fight hard, both win. And we had both winners, and boxing won.
We saw what the issue was with the weight with Ryan last time out. We saw that being an issue for Eubank this time. What do you think about this weight division jumping for Crawford and Canelo? Do you want to see this again?
There's weight classes for a reason, and this is all, in my eyes, it's all bullshit. I mean, you have to follow the weight classes. You have to follow directions and orders, and you know that's why we have weight classes. For 1 pound makes a huge difference. I mean, this guy was almost fainting trying to make weight. There's weight classes for a reason, but who knows? If he was in his proper weight class and not having to shed so much, he probably would have knocked out his opponent. He probably would have knocked him out. So there's weight classes for a reason, and that's it.
Oscar.
I love it.
Who wins it?
I don't know because I love Usyk after what he did to Tyson, my boy that I love the most. But I think Dubois is a real fighter. He's a nice guy inside the ring. He takes care of business. But I think it's going to be a good fight. But there's something about Dubois. There's something about Dubois that I see. We'll see during fight.
Oscar, just a quick question. So Eddie said that he was concerned for a potential rematch with Eubank Jr. and Ben. What do you think if that's not a fight that he wants to make? How about Ryan Garcia versus Ben? Is that a fight that you'd be interested in making?
No, that's a possibility. But look, I mean, with these rematches, with these types of intense fights taking place, like Conor and Eubank, a rematch right away will probably end their career. You know, it's that intense. It's that. So look, they have their own careers to deal with. I deal with my fighters. I take care of my fighters. We have to, figure out a plan here. But look, Ryan Garcia is in position to fight anybody at 147, 154. He can even fight Verge Ortiz if we want. So there's a lot of great fights for a lot of great fighters. It's exciting times for boxing right now.
Former opponent Manny Pacquiao coming back. What do you think about that?
I wish him all the best. I mean, obviously, look, the truth is the truth. He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that's fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but yeah, just be careful.
Oscar, if you since you all talked about Chris Eubanks's weight, and knowing how hard it is, how come you don't give the same leeway to Ryan Garcia coming in 3 pounds overweight? If we saw how hard it was for Eubanks to lose 2 ounces, why do you say that the fight was, a loss for Devin Haney, knowing that Garcia came in 3 pounds overweight?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not a fighter. I don't control his weight.
Okay.
I can tell him, hey, come on, weight, but the fighter's gonna do what they're gonna do. They gave him the fine, and at the end of the day, Devin Haney ended up taking the fight. Okay. So if